We're back, the May edition. Love Cape Ann. I'm Ken Reel, CEO of the Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce, and with me today is
Bruce Feldman of Gove and Feldman Insurance Agency. I'm also the president of the Cape Ann Chamber this year.
Carrie McKenna, Events Chamber of Commerce.
Indeed. Welcome back. We have a lot to talk about, actually, because we missed a month. So we're going to go back to April.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk May, and then we're going to take a little look forward in June. We got a lot going on in June, which is going to be a fun month for us.
June's going to be a busy month.
Let's start with the rundown in April.
So in April, we had a couple of ribbon cuttings. One very noteworthy one was Hammond Castle. They've redone things there, and man, they're really killing it. They've got
What an incredible venue.
Events, planning,
We get in so many visitors looking to go to the castle. It's really great.
They've had a couple of Game of Thrones events
Oh, that's
there
cool.
fun.
that
Very
have,
cool.
I guess, been very successful. And a great venue for that. So
Yeah.
if you're
Game of
thinking of
Thrones.
doing a Game of Thrones wedding, that's where it
I went to a wedding there. It was beautiful.
Oh, you
It was
did?
in January,
Nice.
many years ago. It was pretty cool.
Fun.
Fun.
Yeah, but it was very cool.
It was very cool.
Also in April, our Next Generation group, our group of young professionals, had a speed networking event at Wheelhouse Co-work, and it was really great. They had about 30, actually probably more like 25 people there, and it went really well. It was fun, it was interesting, it was engaging, and we're going to do more of that.
I talked to a couple of people that went, and they were a little nervous at first, just not knowing how it was going to go, and they said it was a lot of fun, and it was easy. Just because of the whole speed, part.
It did. I think it went very well, and I'm looking forward to them doing more. And they were very generous over there at Wheelhouse, offering up the space. And there's some yummy food and beer and wine and a lot of networking going on. It worked out well. And we had a small new member reception at the office for people who had joined since the beginning of the year. Business After Hours in April was at the Rockport Inn and Suites, which is newly redesigned, and it was just beautiful.
It was
Boy, they've
beautiful.
done a great
It was
job
nice
there.
job.
One of the biggest
and
ones we've
Missy.
ever had,
Yeah.
right?
They keep
Yeah.
getting
That was-
bigger and bigger.
It was
Every
fantastic,
time.
yeah.
They do.
They
It's they keep.
Yeah, we had almost
it's
90
nice.
people there. It was it was a fabulous event. It was very good. And then at the end of the month was Art Week. It went the end of April into May.
Yeah.
Art Week was throughout the state, and Cape Ann had many, many different events happening that
Yeah.
week, and it was a lot of fun. They had some good events.
Yeah, we had a lot of organizations participating. The Chamber was a community partner, as was Discover Gloucester. And the town of Rockport was also very involved. So it was fantastic. A great way to get the word out on what's going on around Cape Ann in arts.
Yeah.
And a lot of participating organizations and some neat events. And we're looking to maybe do something like that for Cape Ann Plein Air Week in the fall. So it's a nice model to try to replicate.
Good. Yeah, it was. I went to a couple of different things, and it was very good.
As did I.
And on to May. I think we should give a shout out to Julie LaFontaine and what she's doing there at the Open Door. The Empty Bowl event this year was incredible. It was record attendance.
Every year, bigger
Yeah.
and better.
It's true. I don't know how it can
Unbelievable.
get any bigger, but man,
Yeah.
she does it somehow.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a
And
great
there's
event.
big plans for the Open Door as well,
Yeah.
which is pretty neat to hear
Yep.
about. So more to follow soon.
Yeah. But yeah, it was great. There was a line, so it opened at 4, and there was a line out the door from about 20 of 4 until I left there probably close to 6:30, and the line was still
That's
as
great.
long.
That
People
is
just
awesome.
filing in.
Yep.
It was great. It was very good.
And you were helping out.
I was helping out.
I missed this when I was away.
I was bussing tables.
Yes.
I haven't done that since I was 16.
Whatever it
But was
takes,
great.
right?
Yep. It was fun.
Such a
It was
great
fun.
community event.
It is. It is. And then the Business Women's Group had a mixer actually really more of a fundraiser. It wasn't a mixer at Jalapenos. It was a 10% back night. And all that goes for the Carolyn M. O'Connor Scholarship Fund, which this year we increased from 1,100 to 1,500, and we're actually giving out 2 of them. So that was
Nice.
very exciting.
That's
That
great.
was successful. We had a
Yeah.
good number of people there, and we did a raffle for lottery tickets, and it was somebody at Cape Ann Savings Bank. I can't remember who.
Did they
Can't
scratch
remember
them?
who. No,
No,
I'm
they
sure
didn't.
they have by now. They didn't that night,
Not
but
tonight.
yes, that was fun. That somebody local
And a
won.
big milestone that night as well,
Yes, it
as
was
I
a big
recall.
milestone. Yes.
5 years. Congratulations
Yes, I
on
did
the
see
air.
that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's,
5 years with the
congratulations.
chamber.
Yes, 5 glorious years.
Glorious,
It's all been
Fantastic.
wonderful.
Best years of her life.
We are lucky to have
oh,
you.
yes. that next day, we actually had a tourism mixer at Rockport Golf, and that was
Yeah.
successful. We had a very good crowd there. And I've never been there before. What a venue.
It's a
That's
neat venue.
Great
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
It's
It
a
is a
great
great
spot for
spot.
any kind of
Yeah.
a party, a family gathering, a wedding. It's just a really neat
I've been
building.
to a ton of weddings there and just
Have you
different
really?
events
It's
and
not
things.
that well known outside of Rockport. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
In weddings, if you dress it up, it's
It's-
it's
Yeah.
it's a
Lovely.
great place for
Yeah, I
the
went to a wedding
fireplace
there
and-
also. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. It was good. And we had a good crowd there that night to kind of kick off the upcoming season. We did our business after hours this month at Floating Lotus in Gloucester on Main Street, and that was a lot of fun. They've got some great space there,
Another
and they
neat
actually
space.
use it. It's community space. So if you have some kind of function or meeting that you would like to do in the community, you can call them, and if it's available and if it's the appropriate kind of event,
That's
you can do
great.
it right there.
And now
It's
they have the
great.
theater downstairs
Yeah, that's
again,
very
which is
cool.
really cool.
Yep, Roger Street Theater it's called. That's
Yeah.
where Henry Allen used to be.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Yeah, they've got some really cool things coming up too there. So yeah, check that out. Our golf tournament, May 20th. Record number of players this year.
Again,
Yeah,
every year,
it was
again, it
great.
seems to be bigger
Yeah.
and better. And
Even,
the-
I even played this year.
I know.
I
You
don't
did
golf.
great.
I played.
I only saw one swing, and you did great. You nailed it.
I hit the ball.
we saw some
It's very
interesting
good.
shots actually, and heard afterwards there were a couple of of hits that were not planned.
Well, those weren't Bruce.
No,
That wasn't
they,
me, no.
they were
Bruce
not
did
Bruce.
great.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
win the car either. I was going for the car. I didn't get the hole in one. But
Yeah, I don't
next
think
year,
anybody has ever won that car, but one of these years. you
one of
never
these
know.
years.
It may
They're
happen.
due.
But that was a great day, and
was a
the
beautiful day.
thunderstorms held off, and at one point
Thank
actually
goodness.
split, I think, right around
right,
us.
right around.
And it
us.
was sunny all day. It was
Thank
beautiful.
goodness.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was good. And
Yes.
the mayor came, and she posed for photos with all of the players, and she actually took some swings and did some putting. And
Took some swings, golf
Yeah.
swings. Yes.
Yeah.
golf swings.
Just
Yep,
having
she
fun
done
out there.
good. She done good. Yeah. She's a lot of fun. She's a good sport coming to
Yes.
do that. She does it every
Absolutely.
year, and it's a lot of fun having her there. And then we had a cake event, the Cape Ann Innovators Collaborative. We did that at Cruiseport last week, and that was this subject was the future of work.
Yeah.
And again, it was well attended.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah, really
most
interesting
people
topic.
there.
Yep, and led by Nate Cahill of Wheelhouse Co-work, and it was on the future workspace environment. So it's all about co-working and incubators and maker spaces.
Yeah.
And we had leaders from really around the North Shore, from as far south as Cambridge and Cambridge Innovation Center, as well as North Shore Innoventures and Work Bar, in addition to Nate, who was moderating for us.
Yeah.
It was
Great.
really a great event.
It was good. Yeah, it's interesting, and it's kind of cool to think that we have that right here in
It is very
Gloucester
cool.
now with Nate doing Wheelhouse. It's very cool. Then the next night we were at Cape Ann Brewing Company
Our
with the contractors
yeah.
meeting. We had Clay Eppards from the DOT came and was speaking about new regulations regarding heavy trucking and transportation. It was very interesting,
Yeah.
actually. I mean,
It's
way
neat to
over
see
my
that
head,
group
but-
growing. You know,
Yeah.
the chamber has been trying to help out different categories of our major business segments. So, our
Mm-hmm.
business women's are really strong, and our next genders are getting stronger, and we're trying to grow our contractors group. And that was a great example
Mm-hmm. had a good
of
showing
doing that.
there,
And
yeah.
as Cape Ann Brewing, which is a fun place to do it.
Yep.
Sure.
So,
But I get the contractors there,
Yeah.
right?
It was perfect
and the
timing.
chamber team.
and the
Burgers and
chamber team.
beer. It was great.
Burgers and beer.
Yes. And then this week, on Thursday, we actually have a multi-chamber event that is sold out at Essex Tech. High
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of
School.
fun.
Yeah. It's going to be cool to see what they're doing, what they're up to
Yep.
there. And
It's neat. Another thing that we've been working hard at is to really collaborate further with other chambers around the North Shore. So I meet monthly with the other chambers, and we'll have 5 chambers of commerce there in total, which is fantastic. And so it's a great way for our members to meet other members from not just around Cape Ann, but around the entirety of the North Shore. There's a lot of benefit to go to that. And of course, again, there's no charge. Just come on in and check it out.
yeah.
I had seen somebody from the North Shore, one at the Beauport, and actually we signed them
Exactly.
up as a chamber member.
Exactly.
Cape Ann
Great.
Chamber.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Yes.
that was a really good event. Yeah.
Good.
And we have another one coming up in June, which we're going to get to. But
Yep.
before we do that, the other thing that's happening this week, I don't know if this is on your list, Carrie, is our membership drive.
I stole my thunder. I was going to talk about the membership
Bruce,
drive.
talk about the membership
Well, I
drive.
was just going to say this month of May is our membership month. And on tomorrow, Wednesday, the 29th and 30th, we're having a call session. So wait for us. We'll be calling you all to become members if you're not already. And if you are, thank you very much. So we have our call sessions on Wednesday and Thursday. I'm very excited about it. And we're going to have 1,000 members after the drive.
Yeah.
So
$1,500 in free incentive benefits and a discounted rate, and already such a large membership. And yeah, we're really looking to get to 1,000 members through this initiative.
We're gonna do it.
and we're going to get there.
Absolutely.
It's very exciting.
It is exciting.
next couple days.
Power's in the numbers. You know,
Yes.
it's not just about the numbers that we have, but the chamber is much more effective with the larger membership base.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's great. Also sprinkled throughout May, we had some ribbon cuttings, different businesses in town that were celebrating, or on Cape Ann, I should say, anniversaries and new openings. There was also the Essex River Race Day and Motif Number 1 Day. in
Yeah, those are
Rockport. They
fun.
had a
Such
rockin' day. It was
Community events. The weather was perfect.
It was.
And it rained like right up until then,
Yeah,
or even
yeah.
Friday it was raining, and then
Yeah, it was
Saturday
a
just
good
broke
day.
just beautifully.
Yeah, it was nice for the
nice.
opening of the season there. So, an upcoming for June, the first week of June, next week, June 3rd through the 7th, is Small Business Week
Yeah.
here in Cape Ann.
Yes.
So we
Very excited
choose
about that.
a small business person of the year from each of our 4 communities, and we celebrate them each night during the week. And then on Friday, we have a big luncheon.
Yeah.
And at the luncheon, we also, not only do we celebrate the winners of Small Business Week, but we give out our high school scholarships. So it's kind of a fun day.
Yeah,
A
6
lot
scholarships.
goes into that.
So who do we have? What's the lineup?
So Monday night will be celebrated in Manchester at Calais, and it's Dave Hersey from Stanley's Garage. On Tuesday, we'll be in Rockport at My Place by the Sea, and that's DJ Tardif of Bearskin Neck
Awesome.
Leathers.
Great.
On Wednesday, it's Gloucester at the newly reopened Minglewood Harborside.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
that's
fun.
Rose Floyd, Soft Touch Salon.
Yeah, great.
And on Thursday, we'll be in Essex. It's Michelle French from
That's
Bank
awesome.
Gloucester.
Gloucester.
She's a chamber board member. And she's not this year, is she?
Just came
She's-
off,
yeah,
but
right, right. She was.
auction co-chair, still
Yeah.
so involved
Yeah.
with us.
And that will be at the Village Restaurant.
Yeah.
And on Friday, the luncheon is at Castle Manor,
Yeah.
which should be a lot of fun.
And again, our elected
Great.
officials will be there for that,
Yeah.
and both state and local, and we give away the scholarships. It's really a wonderful lunch.
Yeah.
Can I bring up something? Actually, it's the other thing too, which the Cape Ann Community Foundation. We just gave our grants. We're not going to say who they are, but the $15,000 last Friday. That was very exciting.
It is
So
exciting.
that, again, buy yourself a Cape Ann license plate. For
Third
sure.
year in a row. So
Third
the
year
first
in a
2
row.
years, we gave 12,000 each year, so 24,000 total over 2 years, and this year it's 15,000. So
And six recipients.
yeah,
We'll get the money for that.
Yeah.
Is it public? It's not public yet, is it? Or is it?
we have not announced the winners yet.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Next month, you'll hear it here.
Shortly.
Then on June 8th, not our event, but Maritime Gloucester is going to be celebrating a community day, which I think is great. They're going to have an open house at Maritime Gloucester and just have a lot of fun things for families.
Yeah.
And June 13th is a very busy day. Starting in the morning, 7:30 a.m. at the Gloucester House, we have a breakfast with the governor. So Charlie Baker will be coming here
Nice.
to Gloucester to address Cape Anners
And that is
have
open to
breakfast
all,
with us.
right?
Mhm.
It's
Yep.
$35?
Yep. You can register right on our website or call the office, and I'm happy to help with that.
Great.
Also on June 13th in the evening, we're doing a multi-chamber event on the Beauport Cruise Line. They're doing a new thing this year where they're really working to get a lot of corporate cruises in. And one of the ideas that they have is to do a casino night on the cruise ship. And so they have a professional casino event guy coming in and putting on a show of what a casino night would look like, which I think will be a lot of fun. North Shore Chamber will be there, a lot of Beauport Hospitality's corporate clients, and the Cape Ann Chamber members will be
It's
there.
gonna be
So
a
I
fun
think it'll be
night.
a lot of
I've
fun.
been to
Forward to
some
that.
casino nights. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Professional, everything. It's great.
So we betting real money? It's like,
No.
Just checking.
No, they're not. No.
They
It's
can't-
the fun
I
of
didn't
it.
do that.
No.
I had to leave,
It's
just put a
illegal,
budget
Ken.
on, you know? It's
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay.
right. From there.
Also on June 13th, before that, there'll be a ribbon cutting in Rockport at Cape Ann Law. They've recently moved their offices, and we're doing a ribbon cutting at 5 o'clock for them. Also on that day is Next Geners are doing a mixer at Ryan and Wood. So
busy
it's
night.
a
Wow.
busy
Day.
day,
Wow.
June 13th. And June 19th, we'll be doing a new member reception for the drive that you were just speaking of.
For the
Yes,
1,000 new
indeed.
members, right?
At the Harbor Room.
Not 1,000 new
Well,
members.
I'm sorry,
no,
1,000
no.
members total. Sorry about that. Well, it'd be
Right,
nice to
right.
get
All
1,000 new
good.
members.
We did that 2
Okay.
years ago. It was really a wonderful
It's such
event.
a great venue.
Yeah.
I love
was a
that
nice
spot.
day.
And
It
again,
was-
we had a perfect night. I remember the sun
Yeah.
was setting. It was just beautiful there.
It's just so pretty. It's like right there in the working waterfront,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
just
it's a
really
cool spot.
cool.
And not
I
that well
love
known, so it's kind of fun to do events there.
A friend of mine used to live upstairs, and we used to go.
Oh,
there
is that
once,
right?
So it was
Yeah.
kind of it's a fun
That's
place.
right. Yeah, that is. It's a beautiful spot. Yes, very, very nice. And then I also just want to make sure that everybody knows that our auction is on July 18th.
Save the date.
Save that date.
And I want to say something about that also.
Yeah.
Ken just came back from Africa Safari. That you.
Bruce, I'm so pleased you mentioned that.
From the auction last year. So you want to tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about that,
I
Ken?
actually would love to tell you a little bit about that. There isn't enough time to tell
It's
about
the
it
short version,
fully.
Ken.
So the auction, the reserve is called Zulu Nyala, and it's a game reserve in a place called KwaZulu Natal, which is about 500 miles northeast of Cape Town. And so you fly into Johannesburg, and you have to take another flight over to the coast. And it's a small reserve as game reserves go in Africa, but a very nice resort. And you go out twice a day. And we saw, the Big Five, which was so cool. And it was big enough so you didn't feel like you were seeing a lot of other people there. And the animals truly are there in the wild.
That's great.
And then we took an excursion to the coast and had a chance to dip our feet into the Indian Ocean,
That's
which
cool.
was
Nice. Very
absolutely
cool.
beautiful
And see
on a
those
near deserted
penguins.
beach. And we saw that. So then we spent a few days in Cape Town, and went up to Table Mountain, which is the major attraction in Cape Town, and of course went down to Cape of Good Hope, and that's where these penguins are, which apparently only nest in this one beach
Wow.
in South Africa. And so we had a chance to see them while we were there as well, and the wineries and a lot of other
Nice.
things. It was really
That's
a
very
wonderful,
cool.
wonderful trip.
And all from the auction.
all from the auction.
Off from the auction.
I'd
We'll
like to
be
do a
offering that
slideshow.
again.
Yeah.
We do
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
we are.
it will be offered again this year, right?
That and
Absolutely.
Tuscany are
Yes.
the two big trips.
Great.
Yep, we're lining them up right now.
I hear the Tuscany trip is a lot of fun. It's just great.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 people I've spoken with that have done it, and just really enjoy it. One of them. So one of the events you can sign up for if you do the Tuscany trip is to have an experience with a chef that will come in and cook a meal for you. So you're basically hiring him to come in and cook a meal. So this one group did that one night, and they ended up becoming so friendly with him that he came over like every day. that
Oh,
they were
really?
there,
That's good.
And,
And
he'd
cooked for
cook
free?
with them and drank wine.
They were
with them,
providing the
and
wine.
They had a
You-
ball. Yeah,
Nice.
they had a lot of
That's
fun
awesome.
with him.
That is a
and,
lot
said
of
It was
fun.
great. Yeah. Yep. So all good. So yeah, that's it.
I have one other thing, actually.
Yeah.
The Cape Ann Guide directory just came out, Ken.
Right.
Bruce,
tell us
Good
about it.
job. I
Good
wish
point.
we had one to.
I know.
No.
I had it,
show.
and then I didn't bring
No,
it.
we are so pleased. So we do a lot in print. In addition, of course, we have our digital and social media, but we do 260,000 pieces in print, and 75,000 is the Cape Ann Guide, the marquee piece for Cape Ann. We distribute it annually, and it primarily goes around Cape Ann, but North Shore and even into Boston. We put a few thousand copies into Boston. And this year the content is bigger and better than ever. The photos, including the cover photo of Twin Lights, is just stunning. And so we're thrilled with it. And we're getting the word out now to our members to come in and pick them up, or we'll deliver.
Yeah.
And also they've been distributed to the Cape Ann community through the Gloucester Daily Times, both to subscribers and as an ad insert
Has,
in the
has that
package.
gone out?
It has gone out, yep.
This past
So,
weekend,
so
or-
if anybody didn't get any, I think it went out last week because I heard
Last
from a member that they received it.
Okay.
Yes.
We will make them available, and
That's great.
there's plenty down at the chamber. Come on
Awesome.
by.
Yeah.
Exciting time. Got a lot going on, and we're gearing up for summer.
Gearing up for
Here we
summer.
go.
There we
It'll
go.
be a good one.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you,
Not too
guys.
short. Thank
We
you.
will be
Ken.
back in a
Sure.
month, and we'll talk about the summer
The
in
summer,
the
the
next session,
festivals, and
Yes.
all that's
and
going
the
on.
auction in the details.
Great.
All good.
All right. Until next time.
Thank you.
See ya.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap.